Wahey, everybody! Whoa!
Holla.
Remember when we used to do Puddles Talks? Well, here's one. Well, we did at one point, and we haven't done one in a long time, but the first real trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon came out. It's not the first trailer, but it might as well be, because it showed all the cool stuff that everybody was chomping at the bit to find out about, and it was like all in this set of trailers that came out. And we're all big Pokemon fans, or most of us are, at Puddle Plain, so we decided it would be fun to do a little discussion, a little discuss boys, and talk about it before it gets old. So I'm Snack Attack 8, and with me I have
King Team Poplio.
Is that how we're doing it?
No, but I did, so I don't know.
Who was that?
I said Melkinor Litteneck.
Oh.
There's no way I'm gonna get to fit in one of these names, so I'm Monkey Manor. I'm not gonna get one of these in there. Nope.
I'm offended by all of you, and I'm Pixel.
And I guess by default, I'm Slim Howlett Kirby.
Oh.
Howlett.
Alright.
That was a great intro, but you know what? We suck. We suck. We just suck.
Okay, so
We're freaking garbage.
what are we talking about again?
Alright, so we're talking about Pokemon.
Yes,
And
we are.
I guess the first thing... Well, I mean, basically we're just gonna shoot the breeze and chat about what we thought about the trailer. And I guess the big meat and potatoes of the trailer is the starter Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Oh, starter Pokemon.
New starters!
And new starters. So yeah, they showed the starters, which I think... Did everybody think they were gonna do that?
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty much.
Yes.
I was sure.
That's
Yeah,
usually,
I did
usually
too.
the first thing they show when they show Pokemon
I was like-
anyway.
Yeah, I can't remember another release for Pokemon where they didn't show the legendaries along with the starters. I know there was that thing that was like, Koro was gonna show the boxes or something like that, and it was like, oh, I guess we'll get to know the legendaries, but I think everybody was like,
Well-
yeah, we're gonna see the starters too.
We'll show you the boxes, but we're gonna blur out the boxes.
Oh, that was a completely different scenario. But yeah, so there's new starters, and there's 3 of them, and they're starters.
Yeah.
What do you... The first one they showed in the trailer was Rowlet. What
Oh
do you
my
guys
God.
think of Rowlet?
It's Cedric. It's adorable. I want it in my mouth.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Love it. I love it. It's a grass fly.
It was like
Starter.
hardest core Team Rowlet, because I know
I am. Repping it right here.
Majority of people seem Team Owlet.
yeah,
Cute.
he's cute. He's a little dapper boy.
Dapper boys.
I'm not
I
saying...
love those. They remind me of when Villager was first announced for Smash.
Ooh, smash.
He's an owl who wears a bow tie. So my girlfriend referred to him as Doctor Who, as an HOO.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those actually. So.
I really wish I had access to Twitter right now. This is the point in my life where I got kicked off Twitter for like a stupid reason, but I'm sure there's a ton of good memes. But my favorite one for sure has been Rowlet Pesto Pasta. Thanks
That was
to
tasty.
the creation of Pixel Plume, who apparently his goal in this game is to eat all 3 of the starters.
They're cute. And I have ideas for all of them. Even Japan agrees because I saw a picture of Rowlet Onigiri, so I'm not alone.
It's because he's a little dumpling boy. Like he's a little
Yeah,
plump.
He's a
pumpkin.
ball.
He's a little ball guy.
I don't know.
Oh.
I really liked. One thing I
Well,
will say
also,
is
there's
that-
already a plush of him.
What?
I need it.
Yeah, I was gonna say in general, I really liked the small little details about him when you're watching the gameplay, because there's like a little blurb on the website about him where he says occasionally he'll look backwards to listen to his trainer, and they showed that actually happening in the little gameplay.
Yeah, so when I first saw these guys, it was just an image of it. It was, like I saw an image before I saw the trailer, and I looked at them all, and I was like, I initially really liked him, and the other two I was like, I don't know about them. But reading those little blurbs like on the Pokemon website, like actually totally sold me on all of them. Like they're actually like really cool little things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like his gimmick is like the little owl thing where he, turns his head around, and there's a little image. There's another image of him like turning his head like 90 degrees, so like his eyes are like, I don't know. It's weird. I could definitely see him like doing that in the anime and stuff though. Like that's what I thought of when I watched that.
It's his gimmick.
It's his little gimmick.
I wonder what Ash will pick.
I feel like Ash is gonna have all of these guys.
Why
And then he's
not?
gonna fuse with them all.
Isn't that Jesus Christ? I should sure hope not.
Me too.
The other thing that is interesting about Rowlet is that it's grass flying.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a very interesting for a starter. I'm actually interested to see how that would play out when we actually get a grass flying type that's also feasible and also not getting halfway through the game.
Right.
Like Tropius.
Or Jumpluff. I forgot to mention that. I love Jumpluff too. I just love grass flying types.
I think isn't Shaman grass flying too?
It's
That's
Skyform.
legendary.
Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't count. But yeah, it's like the first dual type since Bulbasaur.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Which is
so,
interesting.
yeah.
He's the only one that has a dual type other than him.
You mean starting off or like in the end? Because I
Starting
know
off.
Torterra. Oh, okay.
Yeah, starting off, they're all monotype except for, I think, Bulbasaur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it will definitely give him like some unique advantages because like grass is obviously weak to bug and stuff like that, so you have like that flying to kind of counteract that. And you have to fight usually bugs at the very beginning of the game, so he could potentially be the easy mode of the starters because they always kind of say that there's like one starter that will generally help you a little more than the others.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
we'll
which
have to see about the gems first, I guess. But
one other thing that I heard that that I saw that was gonna be interesting is that apparently with all the starters they start with their elemental move rather than having to level
Right.
them up once or
oh,
twice.
thank God.
Yeah.
Good.
And going on with that... Sorry, what was that, Taryn?
So wasn't that how it was in Gen 6, though?
It was, and I like that they keep bringing it back because it makes things a lot easier to start off with.
What did Chespin have in Gen 6? Absorb?
Yeah, Absorb was his move.
Yeah.
Fine Whip.
Well, they gave...
Oh.
So Rowlet has a new move, too. It's like one that... I think it's called Leafage or something, which is a hilarious name first. Like, what? But I think it's just going to be like the grass version of like Ember and Water Gun. Because
Yeah.
it's weird that like the grass starter always gets like Absorb or Vine Whip, because Absorb is weird because it heals, and Vine Whip just is not a good move. And I think they were like, let's just give him something like the other two. So now he has Leafage.
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 I also looked it up. Taryn was right. It
Yeah,
was
it
Vine
is-
Whip.
it
My
is
bad.
Vine- It is Vine Whip. I looked up too, actually.
Why would Chespin have
Fog,
Vine Whip?
I don't know.
Gotta trim the leafage.
Oh.
Hashtag Leafage.
I
He's
don't, I don't feel
Fog
good. I don't
guy.
feel good about that.
He's 420 Blazing.
Well,
Man.
should we talk about one of the other starters?
I was just gonna ask, what do you guys see for like final evolutions for this guy?
A bigger owl.
Like Kabura or whatever that owl is.
Gibora Gibora.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
has like the horns, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Noctowl, but grassier.
Grass here. He's just town growth.
Ladders.
Yeah,
It's a
someone-
Tangrowth owl.
I was talking to a friend.
The meme say.
I was talking to a friend who was like, "What if they're all these starters are like circus themed, and that because he has the little bow tie, he's like the ringleader."
Oh.
And
Oh.
and then my friend was like, "Yo, if this owl ends up with a top hat, I'm gonna lose my shit." Like,
That's amazing. I want this to happen.
I was like, "Yeah, me too."
That is really interesting, though. I never put that together.
Yeah, I think that is the most stretch of that fitting together, because the other two you can clearly see how they would kind of fit into the circus theme, but I guess
I
we'll have
can't
to...
really see how the fire one fits, and how does it fit in?
Well, tigers.
Well,
they
do
jump.
we want to talk about him now?
Moving on to the...
Yeah.
Alright, so that's
probably
Rowlet. I like him.
Good sec.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, moving on to the fire starter, Litten.
He's lit.
Litten.
He's
Lit
lit.
as-
Bro.
He lit.
Lit as freak.
Shit is
Too
lit.
many cats.
Too
many cats. I love cats, and I'll just be so upset if the final evolution is like fire normal, because every other cat has had a normal in it.
Who
I
is
roar.
the most Team Litten here? Is it Beck?
Probably. Yeah.
Beck, do you want to talk about what you like about Litten?
I like that I'm pretty sure it's going to turn into like a fire dark, and I think that would be really interesting. Like they had dark for Greninja
Mhm.
for the last gen, and they're going to go the fire dark route this time. I think that's interesting, just kind of switch it up.
Oh.
At least it's not firefighting.
It's
Yeah,
evolution,
I'm
it's
pretty
lots of
confident this
looks.
one's not gonna end up being firefighting, which is good.
But what if?
Its
I
final
mean-
evolution is just a cat with boxing gloves.
Yeah,
I-
if all right, real talk. If Litten stands, like if Litten ends up standing, I'm kind of out for that one.
Me too.
Yeah.
I really
Fox.
evolution isn't called lat. You know, like kitten, and then it turns
Like-
into a cat. Lat.
Hashtag what? Oh my god.
I don't want lat, but that would be adorable still.
Litten lat lut.
Oh. Oh.
Actually, the first thing I thought of when I saw Litten was, I think Beck's gonna love this.
Yeah.
Like that was my first impression. Because
Yeah.
one, it's a fire type, and two, it's a cat.
Give me a cat and anything, and I will love it to death.
Actually, another thing that was also, I think this was in the Japanese trailer, is one of the first things you do when you pick the starter, and they use the Litten for this, is that you pick it up and you like hold it for a bit to kind of improve the bond, show the actual bond.
I love that.
It's a personal touch.
I just thought of that because
Wanna
they did
confirm?
that to Litten in the trailer.
I
I-
think. Sorry.
Oh no, you go.
I was gonna say I think Litten was the one that I immediately like disliked the most, but just I don't know. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but I just thought just the design was kind of weird. But then after like seeing this like the little promo art of it and like the trailer, I kind of like that it's like if it was just like a cute cat, I would be like, I don't know, that's whatever, it's just a cat. But I like that it's like I think they say that it's like reserved in like how it shows emotion and stuff, and it also like coughs up hairballs and stuff. So it's like a real cat actually.
Yeah, it was like it uses its Ember attack by coughing up hairballs.
So I like that they went with the aspects of a cat that are like not just that it's cute, because it is cute, but it also feels like a cat-like Pokemon.
Also has the
Yeah.
sulfur symbol on its face.
One concern I had was it was going to be like too much like Pyroar and Lillicub or whatever. I forget what its name was.
Litleo,
Lit-
but
Litleo.
I like
Lilico.
Lilico better anyway. That's a better name anyway.
Really cute.
Lilico. Oh.
But then you kind of see how, Litleo kind of goes from being really cute to being, tiger. And this one kind of starts off pretty, I don't know, angry, but kind of like more of a badass sort of feel just for the pre-evolution. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to turn out.
He kind of looks to me like he just doesn't give a shit. Which,
Like a cat.
Yeah, that's what ended up like kind of winning him over for me, was that like it's not just like this is the cute cat Pokemon. It's like there's more to it. And I like when
It's not
they
just
show
a
him
gimmick.
spitting the ember out, and his like little cat hair like on his back like flares up into like a little
Yeah.
volcano. It's like the classic like black cat like Halloween thing where like their hair's standing up.
They're angry.
Yeah, it's cool.
Rar.
Angry cats.
Rar, daddy.
Yay!
Aw.
What?
I
Don't worry
say
about it.
that So, like, Litten is my most favorite, and I'd probably say that Rowlet is my least, but that's like saying, you know, chocolate plain is the worst kind of chocolate, just because I love them all so much. I just love how they look and how they play so far.
Yeah, that's kind of my belief too. Like, I don't think I hate any of them at all. Like, there's not one that I'm just opposed to.
Yeah, I think, like, I don't know if I like them more than I did. I liked the Gen 6 ones on first glance. I probably do, actually.
Yeah, because I don't think I really cared for Chespin that much, so...
Yeah, when they first showed off Gen 6, I was like, the Fennekin looks boring, Chespin looks boring.
Yeah, I wasn't super into Fennekin. I liked the other two.
Baby.
Chess Baby all the way. I'm with you, Pixel.
I was the
I'm a Chess.
Brokey.
I liked Brokey too. I actually like super debated like on between those two for Gen 6 and Gen 5. I mean, like, ugh. Whatever.
Yes.
Then again, when it came to Gen 6, I was able to pick the one that I really liked, and then also get my favorite Kanto starter and my favorite Hoenn starter at the beginning of the game, and I was just like,
yeah, because they had the
Torchic.
the Torchic promo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
Torchic.
Getting back to what Beck said, I definitely see possible dark type just because it is like a black cat. And I think a tiger would be cool for the final Evo.
Tiger would be something different. I don't think we really had a tiger, have we?
I guess Raikou is a tiger, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not like a tiger. Like there hasn't been like a tiger.
Well, we'll go get him, tiger.
And also kind of adding to that, like if you think about it, like what Beck said earlier about possibly it being a fire dark this time around, maybe like Rowlet could end up turning into like a grass psychic because of owls and their kind of like psychic nature, I guess, which would also leave the fighting to the water type final evolution. So they could very well do that.
Could be.
I mean, that is if they decide to ditch the psychic type the flying type on Rowlet.
Yeah, obviously, but yeah.
Wait. I just had a shocking revelation. Popplio's gonna be rock, and then Litten's gonna end up being fighting, and then it'll be another like chain again, like flying beats fighting beats rock beats flying.
But we don't want another
Litten fighting type confirmed.
I think
Boxing
Rock
Glove
is
Lion.
I hope
think
not.
Rock is good. Yeah, fuck that.
Boxing Glove Lion.
I actually.
What if it's what if the final evolution of Litten is just a straight up like man? Like it's not even a cat or like feline at all. It's just like a bodybuilder guy.
Oh.
It's a macho.
It evolves
And
into
he's-
Macho.
And he's pure fighting type.
Let's hope not.
Good.
This makes me
Anybody-
feel sick.
Does anybody else have any thoughts on this Pokemon?
We're just ruining Beck's dreams right now, so...
It's,
You know what? I'm saying
it's
it
my
now.
second favorite.
Litten evolves into Shrek.
No!
Nope.
Yep. Everyone hashtag Litten for Shrek in the comments.
No.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Doing it.
I think it's probably my third favorite, but again, like I said, like I've come around to it a lot. I think it's cool. I like it more than Fennekin for sure.
Mm-hmm. So should we move on to the final one then?
Yeah.
Unless anyone else.
Yeah, we should.
Alright. Who's team this guy?
Well, say the name
Me.
first.
Darren, do you want to talk about Popplio?
Yeah, talk about Popplio.
Well, I really like Popplio. I thought he was adorable. He's like Clapper from DKC2. I saw a tweet comparing them, which He's like Clapper the Clown. He's like Clapper Clown Capers.
Fuck off, Darren.
That's a stretch, but I'll go with it.
I also saw a lot of I also saw like memes comparing him to like giving him a final form, and it's just like a seal with like face, like Juggalo face paint, and it really made me laugh. But I heard some like comparisons. Like a lot of people for some reason think he's gonna be fairy type, and I mean I don't know why, but like I mean I'd be down.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting. Yeah.
I've heard that too, just because he is such like a whimsical kind of Pokemon, and if they keep with the clown theme, I could definitely see him getting that, which I think would be awesome.
I'm definitely on board for them adding the clown typing.
Mr. Mime's gonna get his heyday finally.
I'm Clown Man, see you in my dreams.
was that Pixel as Clown Man?
No, that was Mega Man 8.
Oh.
That was Mega Man 8.
Yeah.
Sounded a lot like Pixel.
Nah. Pixel sounds more whimsical than that.
I'm Clown Man. Give me your voice.
Okay.
So it seems like Poplio. It seems like what I've seen from him is that he's kind of like the least favorite of people, but I like him a lot. I think he's really cute. Like I think Litten. I compare Litten as like a better Fennekin. I feel like Poplio is like a better Oshawott.
Yes.
I'd agree.
Like he has like the white on his face and stuff, and it's like a similar-ish kind of creature, like a marine mammal. But I just think Poplio has a lot more charm to him.
I also have a very intelligent point I need to make.
Yes.
He's water because he's weak to electric because he doesn't get how magnets work.
Oh my god.
Damn it! Insane clown pop say.
You know what? Remember, he's not my favorite anymore.
Yeah, I think you may have just knocked him down to least on my list with that.
Oh god.
He's actually my least favorite starter now.
Just ever.
Oh, I just got something because Poplio is a seal, you know, kind of like a dog because they bark. And then Litten, who gets attacked by dogs, the cat, who then attacks birds, the owl. So it's just come full circle.
We all know that owls eat seals.
Yep.
They're monsters.
Always.
Okay.
So, Poplio...
Greatest predator.
The owl. Nature's killer. Poplio's gimmick is that he blows bubbles out of his nose, which is super cute and also weird, and then he bounces on them and stuff.
He's playful. He's also very sassy, which I loved in the trailer, which I didn't see in the pictures.
Yeah, he does like a little like pose.
He sways them hips.
I think it was one of the actual pictures, like I think on the website or something, where he has like a bubble on his nose and there's a Rowley inside of it.
Yeah. Poplio killed Rowlet.
Aww.
Hey.
Well,
Yeah,
hey.
he had the coolest art, I think, because he like there's also one where he like it's like shows him like jumping on the bubble thing, and then he like flies through the air, and then he like lands like a ta-da.
Performer.
I feel like for him, like maybe final form would have like something to do with like juggling the little water balls or something. That's what I see.
That'd be cool.
That isn't even his final form.
I'd be down.
I feel like they're definitely gonna stick with like the clown thing because it's what's unique about him. Because there's a bunch of seals and furry water critters already.
Clapping mad.
I can see that, yeah.
That's my clapping mad.
Clapping mad.
If you want the clap.
Anybody watching this who makes memes, like, just start taking notes down.
Yeah.
Makes memes.
Meme maker. Super Mario meme maker.
So far, Super Mario meme maker, huh?
Yep. For me, as of right now, I think I'd also kind of be in Pompleo's camp. I think that's probably my favorite of the ones I see.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of someone who wants to wait until I actually get to use all of them, because I generally do Pokemon more for the collecting, and then like once I have all of them, I'll probably formulate my favorite like afterwards, like after I have a chance to use all of them, after I kind of see all the final forms and stuff of that nature. But as of right now, yeah, I am kind of leaning more towards picking Poplio for my starter, but we'll see if things change down the road.
Ooh.
Yeah, I definitely think the first, like, it's just sort of like a first impression right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, clearly there's one that's the cutest, and it's Rowlet.
Rowlet sold me right from get go. Yes, that's the one.
Rowlet is the cute.
But it all depends on what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, my sister
I
hates
like
Rowlet.
owls.
Rowlet appealed to me because I volunteer at a museum, and one of the main things I do there is take care of owls. And they're super
Aw.
sweet, and they're just cute. And so I was like, I'm on the owl train these days. And I usually pick the grass starter
Whoa.
just because they're green. But he's not green, but I still like them.
Have those owls any pet?
It's just. Oh, you're saying something.
No, that's okay.
Okay, I was just gonna say, you work in a museum and there's owls. Fucking Blathers confirmed for real.
It's Blathers. He
He's
doesn't run the
real.
museum, though.
He's real.
He's real.
Do you give them bugs and then put some display?
I'm sorry, what was that, Monkey? Do you give
Yeah.
them bugs? No, they eat these little meatballs that I think are made out of horse.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a horse, of course.
He's just. I thought they'd be made out of seals. Their favorite prey.
They're natural prey.
Now I want to see a Rowlet carry off a Ponyta.
You should make that.
I should
You
make
should draw that right after Litten soup.
Litten fish stew
What?
and Poplio bubble tea.
Oh, I drink that.
Clapping mad.
Clapping man.
Alright, does anyone have anything else to say about the starters?
Litten's named Nyabby, and that means it's Nya and Tabby. I like that.
Aw.
So adorable.
And I think B is also like, can be like fire or something,
Maybe.
which works with that too. What? Actually, I wanted to mention this. I love that this whole trailer, nothing was shown or like leaked in that way before it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Good job, Internet.
but the Japanese names for these guys actually were trademarked. So, like when I was looking at all the stuff for it yesterday, I found a bunch of like fan art like starters for Gen 7, but they were all like eerily close, and I was like, what happened here? Like, how could they have predicted that it would be an owl, a cat, and a sea lion? But it's because like those names, I think the Japanese names came out before this came out, but
Probably.
we didn't actually see them.
Yeah. Because for all we know, like, whenever people, like, over here see, like, a Japanese name, like, on that, they're like, oh, I don't know what that means. I don't get that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, I guess, like, cause the names are all puns, so people saw Nyabby and they were like, oh, it's probably, like, a fire cat. And then
Yeah.
it was. But we didn't actually see Litten
Mhm.
until now, which I really, like, loved that was a thing. I would have been
Mhm.
pretty salty if it got showed before.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Me
happy that
too.
we didn't get spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers are the worst. Nobody should.
Yeah.
Especially you, Cartoon Network. Stop it.
Especially you, Cartoon Network. What?
I can't wait to see Shrek as a Pokemon.
Me either.
I'll give up on the games if that happens.
I bet there'll be a swamp in this region.
There'll be a swamp
Oh,
and you can catch an
oh.
ogre Pokemon there.
Speaking of that, they also showed. There was really a lot of stuff in these trailers. Like, it wasn't just like, here's an image of the starters. It was like, there's all kinds of stuff in this.
Here's
I think
some
that,
gameplay and more.
yeah, for sure. the second biggest thing was definitely like just showing off some of the region and like the beginning parts of the game. I don't know if anybody has really strong opinions about that. What do you guys think? Yeah, go ahead, Monkey.
I really appreciated the scale of everything. Everything just felt like there was so much more. Looked like there was so much more exploration to be had. Everything was more spread out. I like that.
Yeah, and it
really tropical. Like, it reminded me of Hawaii.
I
don't know where it is.
I think that's what it was supposed to be based on. Like, that's what I've been hearing, like, all last day.
The region's called Alola, which is pretty much Aloha.
Oh.
And I looked it up. Actually, the island, like, it shows the full game, like, I guess it's probably the beginning of the game. Like, it zooms in on, like, the island that you start on. And it, like, pretty shot for shot looks exactly like the island of Oahu.
I heard one theory saying that like you would go people thinking you would go to different islands and have different maps on different islands.
That would be really cool.
I think that is definitely how it's gonna be, because it shows like in the trailer it shows like the main like town that you're in, that like I guess it's probably the town you start in, which is like these wood huts, and there's like it's like where it shows the starters and all that, and then it shows like a big kind of like Lumiose city. But when it zooms out, that's pretty much all that's on that first island. So I think it's definitely. I feel like this is going to be a pretty 7.8 out of 10 like Pokemon game.
Good one.
I don't know. I think maybe instead of surfing everywhere, they probably might utilize like boats more so.
Yeah.
To take us
More
in between
transportation.
them.
Well,
Or return soaring.
it really does look like the first island that you start on is like. Not like that can't be all of the game, because it shows it pretty much shows the whole thing, and there's like it looks like there's a couple towns and like a cave and like a beach that you can go to. So I think probably because they're not going to give you surf like right away, there probably will be some kind of like boat service or like island hopping about it, which could definitely be interesting.
Planes or boat planes.
Boats and hose.
Is this gonna be Orange Islands the game?
It'll, you know.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
I feel like
I've wanted this so long.
Like it could very well be Orange Island.
Lapras raced the gym badge.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was the best Orange Islands badge.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
There's one where you had to like climb a mountain or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Sucked.
That guy wanted to bang Misty.
Oh yeah. And
You
then Misty and Brock like rode up on like the cable car, and Ash was like, "Come on, guys." Like, get out of here, Ash.
Oops.
Yeah, I definitely could see like you'll like ship between islands at first, and then maybe when you get surf or something, you can just move freely around. I don't know. It's interesting.
I'd like that idea. It also looks like you go backtracking to some of these locations, because I don't know if you can access a volcano right away. Cause, like, it's all there.
And then near the end of the game, you have to surf to stop the evil train trying to steal the moon.
Oh.
Their goal. You know, honestly though, that could be what their goal is.
Half the moon is gone?
Half the moon is gone?
Wait. So does that mean that in Sun version they're going to try to steal the sun? Because that just seems like that might be double for Magma.
No, they're gonna block out the sun.
Like my initial reaction, and I really hope this is not what it ends up being, is that like it's like I was like initially when I saw it I was like, okay, so it's gonna be Team Magma and Team Aqua, but like Team Day and Team Night, and like Night wants to make it like an eternal day. Or vice versa, or whatever. It's like it could end up being that.
Yeah, it's like one team tries
That
to
was a
pull the moon
Powerpuff Girls episode.
Like the moon team tries to pull the moon closer and make it so that it's like longer night, and like day team tries to push it farther towards the sun.
I feel like it's just gonna be Milky Way Wishes, the game. The Pokemon game.
Sun and the moon are fighting. Stop them.
And the Elite Four champion is gonna be Marks.
Oh.
I mean, didn't the Moon Legendary already look like Mars?
Yeah, didn't it?
A little bit.
Oh
I don't know
god.
about that.
Oh no.
And then there's already a clown Pokemon.
Oh. No.
Wait a minute here. Fuck.
But okay. Jesus. Yeah, I think overall the region, like, I'm really excited to explore it. I love, like, tropical settings and beaches and stuff. My only hang-up on it is that I hope it doesn't feel too much like Hoenn. Just 'cause I always thought Hoenn kind of had the tropical feel too, but...
That was my first impression, too.
Yeah. It's definitely got...
Actually, I was gonna say, part of, like, when they were playing the theme for, the trailer, it did kind of go into, like, the, Gen 3 version of, like, the Pokemon main theme for a bit, if you didn't notice that. That was kind of interesting.
I like that. It gave me like
Hoenn confirmed.
nostalgia flash.
Again.
Hoenn again, also confirmed for Gen 7. What if they're just all Hoenn from now on?
Hoenn Remake 2.
I know a lot of people when we saw the first trailer that had like the hotel and like the fountains and the palm trees and stuff, a lot of people thought it was going to be South Kalos, and I'm really happy it's not that. Like, I really like that it's just a totally new place.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't even know where I'm still with that.
Yeah.
I mean, save further explorations into old areas for like Pokemon Revelations or some kind of weird game they'll come back in the future with.
Pokemon Rainbow Revengeance.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
Keep doing new areas. That's what I like.
Pokegear Rising.
That was a thing. Kind of.
Nope.
Wasn't there a Pokegear? Which one had...
I don't want it.
There probably was.
Gen 2 had a Pokemon gear.
Yeah.
Pokegear Sound.
Short for Pokemon gear. Thanks, Mom.
Speaking of Mom...
You try to... I was gonna say, you try to always sneak past trainers, and if they notice you, they get an exclamation mark over their head. Aren't they really all Pokegear?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
One Pokegear.
But, okay. Yeah, Mom was in the trailer. She looks kind of hot.
She had a meow.
She had a
Hey,
meow.
Mom.
I don't remember her.
I'm refraining from saying a joke.
Oh. Yeah, she had a Meowth, which I guess is significant because it shows that there's gonna be other Pokemon in the game. I mean, I know it's 100% confirmed in a completely serious way that there's only 10 new Pokemon in this game, so we have to assume that there's gonna be some other ones.
Yeah, and we've seen 6 of them.
Technically, we've seen, so I guess that would mean that the starters only have one evolution.
Oh.
Hopefully that's not the case.
Why did people
Mom?
take that seriously?
Mom has a Meowth, so I think that means she supports Team Litten.
Yeah.
I wonder if you get Litten if they'll like play together.
That'd be
Oh,
cute.
that would,
Or smack the shit out of each other as cats also are known to do.
if they implemented that, I think that would sell this game tenfold to me.
Back by 10 copies.
I would.
All
I'll
of
say,
Litten.
hey,
Like, you picked Litten for all 10 of them.
Litten is love, Litten is life.
Litten is lit.
wait. Hold on, guys.
Oh no.
So, alright, I'm interjecting being stupid. Alright, so I think I know why Beck's gonna love... I think Beck is gonna love this game because there's a cat starter, and it's a Moon version, so Sailor Moon confirmed.
Woo!
What if Sailor Moon was the villain?
The little Litten does kind of look like the little cat from Sailor Moon a little bit.
What if there's a sailor named Moon?
Sailor Moon.
Oh.
Sailor Moon wants to fight.
I also hope that there's a wolf Pokemon so I can name it Moon Moon.
Well, now that you mention it, yeah, Litten does kind of like, without all the stripes anyway,
Yeah.
it does kind of look like Luna a little bit.
I mean, it's just a black cat. I guess
Yeah.
Luna was like kind of purple. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
true. Yeah, it was kind of purple. That's right.
Well, there's always shiny Litten.
That's true.
You're right. What if Shiny Litten is like?
Anime confirmed.
What if Shiny Litten is like? It's already anime. What if it's like purple? It's like purple with like yellow stripes. That would look like it.
Yeah, probably. More so than this one, yeah, for sure.
Shut up, Snack. Anime confirmed. Along with Mom, they showed a couple other people. They showed. Alright, so I think the two guys, the dude who FaceTimes you and the old guy, I think the old guy is the professor and the new guy is the aide.
Yeah, I think so
But-
too.
They're both named after trees. So the young guy with glasses, his name is Kikui or Kukui or something, which is a tree. I looked it up. It's like a Hawaiian tree. And then the old guy's name is Hala.
Holla!
It's Tito.
And he's Tito. He looks like Watson to me.
So Arbor Day
Ryan
confirmed.
Well, I mean, they're all named after trees.
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. But I feel like he's probably the main guy because he throws out the Pokemon, but he's cool. He has like one of those Japanese like band things tied around his waist.
Yeah.
My thought is that like I think they're gonna try to pull Norman with that other guy. Yeah,
With the old guy or the young guy?
young guy.
You think he's gonna be a...
Somebody you see at the beginning of the game, and then just like as a gym leader later
Huh.
on.
Could be.
It could be.
It's just my guess.
This game already feels very Hoenn-ish in a lot of ways.
It's Hoenn 2!
Hoenns and Hollas.
Hala. His name is Hala!
Professor Hollow.
Spoilers, I named him.
Beck made this game.
Holla.
No wonder
Actually,
Litten's in the game.
Instead of naming the rival, you just name the professor.
You name the professor.
If we get to the first city and it's B-movie, I'm out.
Oh my god.
How?
Beck made it confirmed.
I gotta take it out now.
The only other humanoid that like seems important is like I guess he's probably the rival, like the Hawaiian looking dude with the yellow shirt.
Yeah.
Green hair.
Yeah, probably the rival. I noticed that he picks the starter that's weak to yours, so maybe there's two rivals.
He's
But-
a Shana. He's gonna confess his love to you.
Yeah,
My first impression of him is that he just looks like another like friend rival, which I never really have been a huge fan of. But
It's the Shauna Wally person.
Shauna.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Could be.
Shawali.
Shauna
Shawali.
And then I think the actual rival is going to be just the opposite gender character.
yeah, I guess that's how they did it in X and Y. So probably could be. The girl character actually has like a weird chicken hat. You guys know what I'm talking about?
It's like those. Shoot, what are those called? Like underwater things. They like SpongeBob was watching it and he was very embarrassed when Gary watched it.
What?
Shoot, it's like those underwater.
You mean those sea anemones?
Yeah, anemones.
Oh, yeah, it is like that.
I don't know where people got chicken from, but I can see it.
It totally is like an anemone.
Thank you, Beck, for that help.
SpongeBob was watching that.
He was embarrassed.
He was embarrassed.
Oh, that's right.
SpongeBob was watching porn.
Yeah, that totally was an aspect of that. I think that I don't know, as long as there's no like fucking I want to be the best dancer or I want to learn all the Pokemon's names kids, then I'll be okay. Like as long as if it's just two guys It's just two. I'm okay with that.
X and Y. Tierno's death should have been a plot element. That should have happened in like a plot element.
They should. You remember how Lysander? Remember how Lysander had like the ultimate like death machine? Like that was his goal. What if it just shot Tierno and then it just broke?
You know, freaking Vettel needs to.
It just fueled the revenge.
Vettel needs to Zorblaf to wake up. Just Tierno.
I definitely think it would have been a better motivating factor for the game if Tierno had just fucking died.
Yeah,
He was simply insufferable. And you know what? I hate the other little kids too. I also kind of hate Shauna too. Like they're all awful.
I hated everybody.
I just hate everybody.
yeah.
Whatever her name is, Teresa or whatever it was okay.
Teresa.
I didn't really like the little squad going up either. Like that was just like, no, just have like one or two rivals. That's a.
This is my crew. Don't mess.
And then there was a whole stupid nickname thing where you could just be the worst.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't even want to tell you some of the nicknames that I and the friends that I had at that point named our Pokemon. Like our name.
Your name is Derek. What if we call you Big D?
Big D.
Yeah, you know I'm okay with that.
Little D.
Little D.
Little. Speaking of things that were in X and Y, it looks like trainer customization is also back.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
They added
That's cool.
they added a new skin tone. It was in the Did anybody watch the Japanese trailer for this?
Yeah.
For the little boy who goes to Hawaii.
I like that story.
So are we getting a region-free game because he has a Japanese 3DS and go and buy the games in Hawaii?
Well, apparently Hawaii has the game already, so I don't know how they pulled that one
What?
off.
Let's burn Hawaii down.
Yeah, it should.
Road trip.
Road trip to get rid of Hawaii.
Which road are we gonna drive on to get to Hawaii?
I went to Zatargan.
Yes.
Yeah, they added. It showed. This was in the new trailer, but they showed. I think in X and Y it was just like blonde hair, black guy, or girl, and this one has like a tan kind of guy. So they added a little bit. I think.
So they added a Hawaiian.
Yeah, they kind of added a Hawaiian guy, which I don't know about how I feel about. I don't know about that, but it is cool. There's more customization there.
I hope that it's more than just like, because in X and Y it was cool. I was like, I've been wanting trainer customization for a long time, and it was cool they had it. But it was just like you choose your hair at the beginning, and you can also be black in X and Y. I want that, and then you can like choose your clothes, and that was really it. It still felt very much like your character was a palette, and you could just kind of change it. I want it to be a little more in depth this time.
If anything, at least let us take off the hat.
Yeah. Well, I think there's one shot in the trailer where he isn't wearing the hat, so I don't know if you can take it off, or maybe that's just the beginning of the game, like you don't have it yet or something. But yeah, I think
like Mega Man Legends, you don't start with the helmet, but you get it later.
I think that I feel like this would be the one where that would be a thing, because the trainers in this game all look like a lot more like people. Like at least on the map and stuff. Like in the other ones they had like big heads, and like they kind of were like they were definitely taller than the ones on the Game Boy and stuff like that. But
they were bobbleheads without the bobble.
They were kind of weird looking, and now they look more human, like they have regular proportions. So if there was like a body type like changer or like a tallness thing, like I would be totally into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had like one guy that they walked by who was just ripped.
Yeah, I saw that ripped guy, and he looks at you as you walk by too. He's like, "Hey, sexy."
Larry the Lobster.
He was also standing next to a truck, so truck's confirmed.
I mean, that's the only reason I saw that guy.
Pokemon Trucks Edition. But yeah, I hope that trainer customization is a lot deeper than it was.
Yeah.
So I can just pick the female one and just go buff.
I mean,
As
that
a-
would
as
be
an- I would-
awesome if you could be a
as in,
buff.
Super buff, like muscles.
Muscles.
I mean, you still have to be a kid.
Or a squid.
Or
Can I just be a human Machoke?
What if you could just dress up as a Splatoon character? They're just like, you know what?
I mean, that's in everything else. It's in Smash Bros. It's in Tomo. I would not be surprised if like this game launched with a Splatoon skin day one.
Or this free Splatoon was DLC.
Yeah.
Or you could just get a Splatoon as a Pokemon. What are they called? Inklings.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This game is 3DS
I would-
Splatoon port.
What
Not
if it's a
even
squid
actual-
human hide?
Woman.
Goddamn squid yiffers. Anyway,
Yeah, let's move on from that
the
immediately.
last thing that they really showed in the trailer was the legendaries. What do you guys think about them?
Moon.
They're cool.
First impressions, I was kind of about them honestly, but give me a second look. I do like the moon one. I'm indifferent to the sun one.
Yeah,
Someone
Yeah.
does look like Entei from
Yeah, that's-
what?
yeah, it's like Entei,
Oh,
but
wait
not
a
on
minute.
fire.
I thought it looked more like Pyroar, the male one. I'm not like I'm like not super into these legendaries actually. Like they look cool, but they also look like robots.
Robots in disguise.
Like-
I mean, hey, they could make that play into like the story. Like they were
I-
actually man-made.
Like I just think they're like they don't even really look like they're like they definitely don't look like Pokemon to me, and they also don't look like they're like alive. Like they just look weird. They're like if I saw that and anything else, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's like a pretty cool design. But then it's like I don't know, they're kind of weird looking to me.
They're like part of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I really haven't been into the legendaries for a really long time, honestly. I've just never really thought they were that.
I think I like Xerneas and Eviltal might have been like one of my favorite legendary sets ever. And that might be
Yeah.
why I don't like these guys as much. Like I thought Xerneas, well, Eviltal I think is cool. Xerneas I thought was like awesome.
Like
Like, I
Xerneas
was-
in the trailer blew me away.
I
It
was super into all those guys, or to those guys, not Zygarde, but Xerneas and Eviltal I really, really liked, and maybe that's why I'm a little bit underwhelmed by these guys. I don't know.
That's fair.
The moon one just kind of looks like it has what are they called? Like scythes on both arms, like it's gonna cut a bitch. I think that's really cool looking.
And it has a moon inside of it.
Yeah,
Or-
it is cool that they kind of look like the little logos by the version. Like the moon guy's body shape just looks like that little moon, and then another moon, and then the sun tiger or the sun lion guy. His head looks like the little sun thing by like the Pokemon Sun.
Everything the light touches.
He's definitely pretty Mufasa.
That's what I'm gonna name him now.
I think I actually like the lion one more. I think the moon one, like it looks really like kind of flat. Like I don't know. It looks weird to me.
I think if like in different poses it could look cooler, but
It's too bad. It's too bad that the lions for the sun version, or else I could have called it Moonfossil.
Oh.
Ooh, missed out there.
Moonfossa, eh? Well, I'm defriending Monkey right away.
Well, let's end this off with everyone hating monkeys.
Wait a minute. They could have.
Oh.
I mean, they could have also made it like the scene in Kung Pao where Mufasa appears on the moon, so they missed that opportunity too.
Damn it.
Oh well. A lot of missed opportunities in Gen 7.
Already starting off really weak, not
Yeah.
feeling it. There's a lot of memes they could have made up that they just haven't seen gone for yet.
I mean, it's Japan. They didn't catch everything.
Come on.
Spoilers. We can't catch it. It's just gonna die halfway through.
It's gonna get run over by wildebeests.
Everyone fucking died.
Oh,
Taurus, no!
So Mega Taurus confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh.
in.
Megas.
I mean, Taurus kind of needs it, but
Slim loves megas confirmed.
Nope.
So that's really. I mean, does anyone else have any thoughts about the legendary?
Megas.
Not those megas.
The moon looks like Olympia, the gym leader.
It actually does a little bit look like that. They have this weird like star, like solar, like pattern thing on their faces. Like you can see it really clearly in the sun, like when they show the sun guy. But the moon one has it too, which I think that's kind of a cool little touch.
Neutron stars.
As far as things to say to conclude it, I mean, I don't have anything. I guess we'll have to wait till November 16th. Oh, 18th.
we'll definitely hear more before that.
What, Tim?
We could I said we could conclude it by saying which version you're planning on getting.
Okay.
Everybody say it at the same time.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Moon.
As soon as sun.
Oh.
Good job, guys. We did it.
I think I'm gonna get. I think initially just because of I do like the legendary a little bit more. I'm probably like right now I'm leaning sun, and because I just I don't know, sun kind of seems like the red, or like the ruby or the gold to me. Or I don't know, like you know what I mean? Like I always just kind of gravitate more towards that than the other one.
So you're saying I'm still never going to be able to catch a Growlithe?
Nope, no Growlithes.
Never.
I need full pics.
Nope.
I'm going moon personally, just because I like the night. The nighttime.
Are you Batman?
Slim likes the night.
Slim's Batman confirmed.
Yep. Anyone else?
Next. No one else is getting the game.
Yeah.
And none of us are getting it. Have a good one, guys. I think, though, it really is gonna... It's really... I think it's gonna come down to version exclusives, though, for me. But I don't want to spoil myself a lot on the game because that's happened to me in the past, specifically with Gen 4 and 5, and it kind of made my experience not that good.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could really go either way on it. I'm just excited for the game in general.
Yeah.
And Europe's getting it. Europe's getting it later than us, so we finally have revenge.
So much for worldwide release.
Worldwide release, except for Europe.
I'm actually, for this one, I'm actually going to try to, not see too much information before and not look at any leaks or anything, so...
Yeah. Well, the thing is with X and Y is they, Pokemon and Nintendo showed off most of the stuff that was in that game before the game even came out.
Mm-hmm.
We pretty much knew all the new Pokemon that were gonna be in X and Y before, officially before the game even came out. Back in the day, it was Japan got it first, and then they would post all the Pokemon online, but they pretty much just showed everything from that.
Well, I feel bad for Europe, and they have to wait a few days, and they're gonna get ruined.
Stay off the internet, kids.
Sucks for Europe. Maybe I'll just never get Twitter back until November.
Nah.
But nah, I gotta make memes.
Gotta make some good ones.
Meabby.
Make and bake.
Woo! Anybody have any closing thoughts? I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a good one.
I am very...
Yeah.
Snack confirmed.
Swamp region. Donald Swamp.
Shrump.
Donald.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get it.
Picture.
Get it for my birthday.
Can't
It's
wait
not
to play it.
November. It was in October 4, and now it's not, and that made me sad, because my birthday, I could have gotten it. Oh well. I can wait till November.
So wait, was it 16th or was it 18th?
18.
18th.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
I think it was actually spelled like someone said this the other night. Was that originally they said October?
Yeah.
And I guess they pushed it back a month, but whatever.
I think that. Yeah, I think that's true.
It's not Zelda U.
Mm.
So you get me started on.
But that's a much different talk for a different.
That's
day.
a topic for another day on Puddles Talks.
What can I do for you?
I can't hear you.
Zelda U.
I'm looking through you.
Also, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2 comes out tomorrow on PC.
Whoa!
Sucks. That's so crazy. So fast.
Everybody get Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2 on Steam tomorrow, you guys.
And what can I do for you?
I got a Steam gift card for my birthday, so let's see if it pays for it, and if not, then no.
No, you
So how much is that gonna be?
Not sure.
Doesn't have a price yet.
I haven't even finished the final parts of movies that I have already.
I'm Snack Attack 8.
Oh, we're supposed to say our names. Oh, I'm getting canceled.
Good job, guys.
Bye!
This is a Final Fantasy video now.
Nobody else wants to say goodbye?
I said bye.
Brian.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening to the
Bye.
Poke shit.
Pokemon Final Fantasy 7 Legends. Yeah. Final Fantasy Battle Strategies. Pokemon.
Record.
Yeah!
I thought I'd see the day.
Alright.